here, and it's time for me to start another vlog. Today is what? I think it's Wednesday. I'm really not good at with updating this week, but anyways, I really haven't done a lot of reading, as you know, because you have been hearing me say this all the time. Anyways, right now we are picking mushrooms, or I'm not, because I have never done this, so I'm really lousy at it. But we did find some blueberries, which are good. Anyways, the book that I'm currently listening to is The Alienist by Caleb Carr. I heard about this book. I mean, I know about the show on Netflix, but I didn't know that it was based off of a book, and I haven't started watching it yet anyways, because I don't know. I didn't know what it is about. Anyways, and now I started the book. I heard about it from Chris over at Reading Roads. He finally came back to BookTube, and he talked about this book on his in his last video, and of course every time he returns or shows up, my wish list and cart just start bursting, it seems, again. Anyways, this is a murder mystery. I think it takes place at the beginning of the 20th century, and I'm really liking it so far. And there was this gruesome murder, and anyways, we are following this reporter. Hold on. This reporter called Moore, as he is, well, he's actually drawing for a newspaper, and he goes to this murder scene, and it's a really gruesome murder. And there's this doctor who is called an alienist because he works with people that are alienated, so basically they have some sort of mental disease. And we also follow Teddy Roosevelt, the future, or well, former now, president of the U.S. He is some sort of a cop. He's a commissioner, and so far so good. I'm really liking it. I'm also supposed to be reading an arc, which hasn't happened yet. I haven't started it yet, but that's the plan for today, hopefully, to give that a go. But anyways, right now we are in the middle of a forest, and there's not a lot of reading being done. So I got home and found this package waiting for me, and a while back I pre-ordered a lot of stuff, so I'm actually not sure what this is, but I am waiting on a bunch of things. So I've been hearing good things about this book. It's Lifelike by Jay Kristoff, and I honestly barely know what it's about. It's about, I think there's this girl, and there's AIs and robots, and I know she has like a robot dog, a mechanic dog or something like that, and I've been hearing good things about it. And I watch a bunch of videos right now with Jay Kristoff doing promotion, and I just love that guy. He's just, I don't know, I like him. He's a character. And wait, I can read a bit. So we are following a character called Eve, and she lives on an island junkyard beneath a sky that glows with radiation. Well, that sounds fantastic. She's on the local gangsters wanted list, and the only thing keeping her grandpa alive is the money she just lost to the bookies. Worst of all, she can somehow destroy machines with the power of her mind, and a bunch of fanatics are after her because of it. Her discovery of a handsome android named Ezekiel will bring her world crashing down, of course. A cute boy called Ezekiel will do that to you, and make her question whether her entire life is a lie. With her best friend Lemon Fresh and her robotic sidekick Cricket, Eve will battle unkillable bots and infiltrate towering megacities to save the ones she loves, and learn the truth about the bloody secrets of her past. I am excited about this book. I mean, I just wish, I hope that I find the time and the will to read it, because Jay Kristoff is, I don't know, one of the authors whose books excite me. Not all of them. I mean, okay, granted, the only books that I've read by him are Nevernight and God's Grave, which is a series that I love, and I cannot wait for, oh, what's the last one? I can't remember right now. And I also read Illuminae, which I didn't care for. because I don't know, I just didn't care for. I know that Aiden is a really popular character, and I hated him, so I really see no reason to pick up the rest of the series because I don't actually know what the books contain, but I think Aiden is in them, and I don't know, maybe I should give it another try. I don't know, but I really want to get his, what is it, Lotus War, Lotus, the first series of his. I really want to get to that one, but first I'm gonna read this one, and yeah, I'm really excited. I didn't think that I was gonna receive it so soon, but soon, it's a relative term, but you know, with Book Depository, it's soon. Hey guys, well, wait, first, it's Saturday, and I finally finished listening to The Alienist by Caleb Carr, which took me forever, and mostly because for reasons I listened to it at normal or regular speed. I didn't speed it up, so yeah, it took me a while, but it was so worth it. This is one of my favorite books that I've read this year so far. It's actually, I mean, I'm trying to think why, because the story itself is honestly nothing special. It's nothing that we haven't seen before, but I think it's just a combination of the story, the background with, I don't know, I think it's the early 20th century New York, the characters, just the cultural aspects that we learn about, and we just, it's so good, and you know, everything just comes together in this great blend. And as I listened to it, I have to say that I really like the narrator. He has a great voice, and I just really loved it. And his name is George Guidall. I love that guy. It's really good. So right now I am looking into buying the sequel. I would like to get also, you know, like a paperback version of it. But the one cover that I really like, that version seems to be very much unavailable or very expensive, so yeah, not happy about that. But honestly, this is one of the best books that I got read this year, and I was just trying to think, for all of these books which I liked as much this year, for all of the books that I've read this year, what am I saying? And there really are not that many that I felt this excited about, actually. So I don't know, this is The Alienist, and then okay, honestly, the whole Themis Files trilogy is great. And then I guess I really also liked Lady Helena Investigates, which is written by Jane Steen. It's I don't know. Back when I read it as an ARC, and I think it's just available as an ebook so far. But it's really, again, Train. It takes place. That one takes place in the late 1800s, and it's just basically everyday life of this lady. There's a bit of murder and a bit of mystery, but honestly, it's just her life, and I just loved it. So, I am weird. And then the Seven Deaths of Evelyn Castle, or Hardcastle, or I have to say I like The Alienist better, honestly. And I don't know what. Yeah, the Brandon Sanderson books, of course, but I'm not gonna count them in here. God's Grave was fantastic, obviously. Really, there were not a lot of books that compared to this one, as you know, that made me feel. That made me love them as much as this one made me. So now I'm looking into buying the sequel, as I said. And before I get to that one, I have to start reading another book, and I just keep forgetting. It's an ARC, and it comes out on the 5th. So I am very late, and you know, this girl won't make it probably, but it's called The Traitor God by Cameron Johnston, and it's a fantasy book. So I will do my best to read it. But of course, I still haven't filmed those reviews that I was supposed to. So, yeah, I suck. But I will do my best. Another thing that I forgot to mention, and it's a bit of a rant, not much, but a little bit, is just that I have heard finally, I guess, some news regarding two of the books that I was really looking forward to coming out this fall. And I'm talking about Dark Age by Pierce Brown and Dark Dawn by Jay Kristoff. I was really looking forward to both of them, especially I have to say Dark Dawn, because I love the Nevernight trilogy, and I was really looking forward to finding out how that one ends. And Dark Dawn, Dark Age, I can sort of handle because it will be a year by the time it comes out. But they were both supposed to come out this fall, and now one is coming out in February of 2019, and the other, Dark Dawn, in I think September of 2019. So I'm really not happy about that. But I will survive, of course. It will give me the chance to basically reread the Nevernight trilogy. Well, the first two books, and then just go to the third one, and I guess I'll be able to binge read them. It's fine, it's fine. But I was really looking forward to them. I just had to say that. But at least they're coming out. Unlike some.